Hello everyone, welcome to Ian's Bricks. I'm Ian and today I'm going to be opening and building and reviewing this set here. This is the Marvel I Am Groot set number 76217. Let's have a look at the box first of all, see what that looks like. On the front of the box then we obviously have a little logo up here, says from the Infinity Saga. This is the set number on the left hand side here, 76217, the I Am Groot for 10 plus. It doesn't have a piece count on this one on the front of the box, and I do like this build. I know a lot of people have not particularly been that fussed about it, but I like it. I can see there's a lot of stickers on there. There are all these pieces here, they all seem to be stickers, but just a lot of detail in this, which is quite nice. And I absolutely love the cassette. I can't wait to sort of get that built. The back of the box has just got Marvel on the side, and then the back of the box there, it just gives you another pose of the I Am Groot figure with a rather bizarre plaque that they give you. I'm assuming that's a sticker, but it literally just says I Am Groot on everything, which is a little bit weird. Never mind. And it has the dimensions of the set here as well on the side of the box. 26 centimeters or 10.2 inches tall. So let's get this open then. Right, we have thumbtacks on this box, not my favourite, but let's get this open with a knife. Try not to make a mess, try not to cut myself. Well, there's not much Lego in there, the box is empty. Right, what do we have then? We have 3 bags altogether, 1, 2 and 3. We have the instruction booklet, which is one of these sort of newer white instruction booklets that they do. Sort of shows you how it all works there. I don't want to spoil too much of it, but that's what it looks like when it's finished. We have some advertisements there for the other Marvel sets and the piece count here. If I just sort of show that without the glare, see all the pieces. Okay, and I did see somewhere, where is it, the sticker sheet? Oh goodness me, oh it's a big one. So we got a lot of stickers, unfortunately. This is obviously for the cassette, the Awesome Mix, that's the plaque there. And then we have all these pieces here which fit on the actual model itself, not quite sure where they go. So let's get into bag 1 and see what pieces we get. The smaller bags. Here we have all the pieces then. Nothing too exciting or special in there, lots of sort of smallish pieces in lots of various sort of tan and dark green colours and a few black as well. So let's get section 1 or part 1 of this built. Here we have bag 1 complete then. So the first part of the build was just to build the sign, which is literally 2 pieces. This angle piece here and the right angle piece here with a big sticker on. The second part was to build the cassette, which I have to say I really like. This is really clever how this is made up here with 2 rubber tyres. Obviously on the back it does mean we have a bar across it. Loads of stickers on this. There were stickers this bit here, this bit here was a sticker, this bit here was a sticker, so on both sides as well. So lots of stickers on this particular bit, but it does look excellent. I need to get an old cassette out actually to see how well it looks size-wise compared to a cassette, but it feels about the right size. And then we've got the main torso of Groot here as well, which is the upper part which we build first. Again, you can see quite a few stickers on here. It's quite nicely built up though, as you can see. And then you've got this little bit here at the bottom, which is just on a ball joint. That just sort of fits in there like that, fairly straightforward, and that sort of twists around like that. So let's open bag 2 and see what we got in there. Okay, so similar sort of selection. We have a few ball joints here. We have lots of sort of dark tan pieces, a few of these whips as well, which are probably going to be making up the vine. So let's get part 2 built. So bag 2 completed then. You can see that we've pretty much got the legs in place and the arms as well as the torso. It's looking quite good so far. I like how some of the pieces are going together. The legs are quite wide at the bottom, but I think that's just to give the thing something to stand on. All the legs move as well. There's a very, very slight movement with the legs there. They sort of go left and right and in and out a little bit. The arms are a little bit more manoeuvrable. There's 2 joints here and here as well as one on the shoulder. And you can position the hands and the thumb as well, and the slightly different builds for the 2 sides of the arms, which are good. This is what it looks like on the back so far, and it stands up pretty well. If I just sort of stand that up like that, that's quite good. So on to bag number 3. Okay, so there's a variety of different pieces in here. We've got the eyes. They're the eye pieces as well. They're all sort of dual moulded. A couple of weird pieces as well. I'm guessing the pink piece here is going to represent Groot's brain. You tend to find that in brickheads quite a lot. But yeah, that's it. So let's get this built then. It's probably the head piece now, so let's get on with this. About halfway through bag 3, and I just wanted to show you the sort of internal workings of the centre of the head. You can see we've got the 2 eyebrows on. Very clever how that's sort of angled there. We have the pink piece in the middle, which is for the brain. But yeah, lots of sort of weird side-on builds and angle builds. It's all very clever how it goes together. Lots of sort of strangely coloured pieces, but you sort of get the idea of how that's sort of going together so far. So let's get the rest of the head built. Here we have the completed headpiece then. Very interesting how this all goes together. What's quite nice, it's almost sort of round. You can sort of see how these pieces on the side have gone on. We've got some flat pieces there. These are all very clever how these all sort of fit together. Just sort of show you the underside here. We have a pin, which is where that's going to fit into the rest of the body to make the head swivel. And yeah, very, very interesting how everything sort of goes together really on this. So let's get the head attached to the rest of the body. Here we have the completed model then, and I have to say I'm really impressed with this. It's very nice. It does stand up fairly well, so you can see it's on I've got it on a slight angle. The feet are nice and wide, so it doesn't seem to fall over. I think if you pushed it, yeah, if you pushed it, it would go over. So you have to be careful how you place it. But of course it does manoeuvre. Say the legs go oops, there we go. You can see how top heavy it is. The legs go up and down like this. These little bits do swivel out slightly like that. The arms are very, very manoeuvrable. We have sort of 3 joints here, as you can see, and obviously the fingers move as well, and you can sort of position things. And the head, I think that just sort of moves. You can move that quite a bit. You can't quite turn it all the way round, but it's fairly manoeuvrable. Yeah, I mean, not really sort of tried to position it. Can we sit it down perhaps, maybe? Does that work? Not so much. So yeah, I mean, there are different positions you can have it, but you do need to get these 2 feet at the bottom. You do need to get them flat. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward. There you go. Anyway, he does stand up reasonably well like that, and I think it just looks good all the way around. The head is rather large on this, but it does work. It's kind of a nice. It's got a nice sort of feel to it. Sort of proportions are fairly good. Obviously, we don't like to see the joints and things like that. It'd be good if they could do these pieces in the dark tan rather than the grey, but it's not too bad. Lots and lots of stickers on this set, as you can see. So we have stickers on the head here, a couple on one on the back there. We've got pieces on the back here, lots of bits on the legs and arms, and little stickers everywhere. So there are a lot of stickers in this set, but it stands up fairly well. I'm worried he's going to fall over. There we go. So yeah, it's very, very good. And as I say, I do like the cassette. The cassette is awesome. I mean, it's just brilliant. It just looks so like a cassette. Obviously you've got this side here which isn't so great, but I understand that they had to do that. These are tyres, by the way, in the middle, with some little Lego studs in the middle of those, so it's very clever how that all goes together. Here are the extra pieces of the spare parts that come with the set. Interestingly, you get 2 extra of these whips. I think the reason for that is you do have to bend them quite a lot, so potentially they could snap, but they're quite rubbery, so they're probably unlikely to snap. And you also got an extra piece of this, which is unusual to see, a 2x1 stud. I did check the instructions. There are only 2 of these listed on the inventory at the back, and I got 3 of them. They both go on the legs. And I did wonder, oh God, have I missed a piece? But no, I hadn't. So it's interesting to get that as well. And a spare tyre as well, which is unusual. So yeah, quite a few interesting extra pieces there. So that's it then. I really enjoyed this build. It's not a massive build. It's quite relatively straightforward. I mean, it's for ages 10 and plus, this set, so I think you need a little bit of sort of dexterity in your hands, lots of small pieces and weird sort of fittings, especially how the head goes together. But yeah, very enjoyable build, not too repetitive, and I think it's a nice build as well. I like the character. I've heard a few people say they don't like the eyes and the smile looks a bit weird, but I actually quite like it. I think it makes it sort of look, it looks happy, it looks fun. Yeah, I really like it. The cassette is an added bonus. I think that's really cute how that goes as well. So really enjoyed this build. I hope you enjoyed my review of this set. Thank you very much for watching. There'll be plenty more reviews and hauls and other things coming up later and soon. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers as always. Until the next video, take care and I'll see you then.